What I say, baby? No worries. No worries, right? Just gotta stay focused. There's a solution and you'll find it, right? Told you, we back up. All problems temporary. But this is what I'm talking about, right? This is what I tell you. Remember, nothing can stop the human will to succeed. Nothing. No amount of troubles or setbacks can stop you as long as you just keep going. As long as you don't give up. As long as you don't get discouraged. Keep that smile on your face. It's gonna drive you, it's gonna propel you, it's gonna stop you from getting in a crabby, bad mood, anything like that, you know, and it'll stop you from disappointment. You know, that's the thing. I think people go through life all the time and they want it to be rosy, they want it to be sunny, they want it to be easy, but nothing about life is easy. You know, I mean, just the fact that we wake up every day is a phenomenon in itself. You know, like nothing about living or creating or being is an easy process, but it is a supremely fulfilling process. It's our choice though. It's our choice to smile through the setbacks. It's our choice to work through the setbacks, to not let them get us down, because we all got them. We all got them. It doesn't matter how hard you're out here trying. You know, it doesn't like, oh, but I'm trying so hard and life's unfair. There's no such thing. There's no such thing. The harder you're working, then the harder you'll be tested, but the stronger you'll become. The stronger you'll become. It's about what we become on the way to our successes. You know, through this process, we learn so many new skills, learn so much about ourselves. Our resilience is boosted. You know, now we know, like, dang, that's one other thing in this world that can't stop us, can't hold us down. So, hey, let the proof be shown. You know what I mean? We just went to Tire Center, popped on a couple new tires. We was actually able to get one of the tires repaired and popped on a new one. Cost us about $100. And we back on the road, baby. Some duct tape ingenuity, fill our holes up, we back on the road, baby. We back, can't be stopped. Wow. Yeah, no, I was chilling with Cody and Nick. They came over to my place back in San Antonio, and it wasn't Cody and Nick, it was Nick and Steven. This was the summer that me, Nick, and Steven like spent every day together and just smoked spice from sun up to sundown. Like every single day, we'd buy an 11G bag in the morning, and then we'd like smoke that for half the day, and then buy an 11G bag at night. And like I remember one night we fell asleep super early. When we woke up, we had a shit ton of the 11G bag from the night left over, so we just like destroyed all of it in one sitting. And like that was the worst decision ever. I remember like it was all cool for a little bit, and then all of a sudden like I felt really weird. Like it felt like my body was made out of rubber and somebody was like grabbing it and like stretching it and then like letting it go, and I was like bouncing around. Yeah, and I didn't like it at all, and it just kept getting worse. And then it eventually turned into me like I was like leaned over the island countertop staring at a bowl of oatmeal, and I was crying because I was like, yo, I felt like my eyeballs had fell out of their sockets. And I was like just bawling into this oatmeal, like put my eyes back in my head. And Nick and Steven are like, yo dog, where's the measuring cup? And I was like, put my eyes back in my head. And then I just like passed out on the couch while they were like playing video games or whatever. And I woke up and I rolled over and I threw up all over Mama's awesome carpet in the living room. Just all over the shit. And I just rolled back over and went back to sleep. And my homie, I woke up and like my door was open and like they were both gone. And I was like, what happened? And then they come back like 20 minutes later and I'm like trying to clean this carpet and they were like, hey, we went to get slushies, we got you one. And I was like, nah, but some water would be cool. I was like, you guys should probably leave though. My mom's gonna be back soon and she's gonna be pissed about this carpet. I remember I got super fucked up on it one time, and it was like my fingers, like I was like trying to look at my phone, and my phone had like turned into like a vortex thing, and I was like, my fingers were like going in the phone, and I was like, what the fuck? And I remember looking up, and then like Rochelle was just like marching through the living room, and she's just talking to me, and she just keeps like marching like this. I'm like, why are you marching around? And she's like, I don't know, I can't stop, like I don't know what I'm doing. And I was like, that's the last time I never talk about this shit.
Never fucked with it, never will. Yeah, stay on that real weed shit, you know what it is.
Not all of us have that privilege, because the military frowns upon regular weed.
And that's why you ain't ever gonna catch me in the military.
After stop number 3, but while I'm out here in this beautiful open desert, I've got to do something real quick. Thank you! be thankful, I guess. My Instagram just will not let take a story right now.
Well, tell YouTube then.
Thank you. Gratitude. Vibrato. I like gratitude. That. All right, man, we back. We back. Hey, stop number 3. We busted up another tire or whatever, but we kind of find out all the tires on our trailer were old and kind of rotted out or whatever. So we had replaced all 4 of them. We should be good to go now. No more stops. Just trucking straight through to California. It happened again, you know? It happened again. And you got to think like, damn, Rod, aren't you just getting like a little flustered by now? Aren't you getting a little upset? Gratitude. That's what I got to say to that, man. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. An attitude of gratitude. You've heard it before. But what that means is just always trying to be grateful in every situation. Because when it comes down to it, guys, we are lucky to even be alive. There's like a 1 in trillion chance for you to even be a human being on this planet. So when you put that in perspective, all the little troubles of our day-to-day, anything that we could get upset about is so trivial. It's so trivial because you get to even breathe. You even get a chance to fix that thing, or you even get a chance to live out here and grow and be, you know, hey, bro, you get a chance, you know, so be thankful. Just be thankful. And the whole time all this has been happening, I would keep saying to myself like, man, I'm just thankful to that it happened to my trailer and not my truck. Thankful that I got my truck instead of you having my Beamer. You know, I'm thankful that it happened in Tucson in the city and not out in the middle of the desert. Or I'm just, you know, but in all the situations, there's something that I can be thankful or grateful for. This guy is something I'm super grateful for every single second, every single day. You know, but showing that gratitude, guys, is always gonna keep you balanced. It's gonna keep you positive. It's gonna keep you in the right state of mind that you can keep attracting more good things into your life, you know? This is the first thing that I can even bad, you know, who knows what's good or bad, but this is the first thing I can think of in my life that's happened recently to me that I felt like, oh man, it was a struggle or a work, you know? And that's just not because things aren't hard for me, but that's just because I'm always in this attitude of gratitude. Always just trying to think of what positive can come out of this. And as I'm thinking that, right, I manifest something positive out of this. We stopped here, you know, out here in the middle of this fucking desert. We had to go get some tires. It was gonna take an hour for these tires to get up. So I was like, well, hey, let's just go hang out at this casino. Won $100. I came up on $100 just because of a flat tire. You know, I would have never stopped without it. There's always something that you can, you know, be grateful for. And when you are like that, man, you'll find that you'll be blessed more. And you can call it God, you can just call it whatever you want to. It's just facts though, man. Your brain will create a sense or an attitude or a life, whatever. It'll create whatever you need. It'll create a positive energy around you if you can just maintain a positive mindset. And the fundamental building block, I'm convinced, man, if you could just get this one thing, if you could just learn gratitude, through all your strife, through all your troubles, through all that, if you could just find the one thing can I be happy about, man, it'll change your whole life. That's it, man, that's it. It'll change your whole life. I'm gonna get back to it. Thanks for watching. Bye. Stay tuned. Bye. We're gonna get to Cali soon enough. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. We're gonna get there, huh? I had to beat it too though. I had to beat it too. I used to be just like it. But I don't know, man. I just like now I get bored with that. You know what I mean? Like I have to be like progressing on something or like trying to build something. And that's why like I was the type of person where I couldn't do both. You know, I had to quit my job, man. I was like, I'll never start anything else because, like you said, like that. I'm just once I'm done working, I'm like, fuck this. It's time to like chill, you know. So what I did was I was like, I'm just gonna cancel out the work. So it's tough, like not having a job for a little while, but I think that's gotta do like that. Yeah, I'm the same way, man. I was like, I went back in the army, I do shit. And I felt bad too because Jess did this. She worked just as hard as I did, but then she come home and like,
For a second, I got protagonist and antagonist confused, and I was like, "Yo, Maud has an arch nemesis. Who is this?"
But I think we should. It would be cool to include that, like antagonist point of view that I heard the other day. Maybe just a comment on what he thinks about that, or whatever, and then it gives him a good segue to talk about the haters. You're always gonna have them, and so his philosophy on the haters is.
When I like what he said in his book as far as like, not everyone can have the same perspective as I did. If everyone did, then like, it wouldn't really, my point would be less valid because, everyone would have the same point, which would make it not even a point, it would just be universal
common fact.
Ryan Litzel.
Life is universally hard and a smile is universally happy is like still a very valid point, even if it's not taking you into saving your life or something, which it in the end does. So what I was saying was protagonist, we introduce him, and then this protagonist has to go on like a journey, of like some kind of self-discovery or whatever the case may be. And so I think that we introduce Maud, and then I guess we have to kind of identify like what mission is this person on, or what is he trying to do or be or accomplish, like I said, what's the task at hand here.
A little bit about how this girl had called him up or found him kind of like we did off of social media when he was at an event, and came out and like gave him this letter that she had written and stuff, basically saying that he had saved her from like committing suicide or something. And so I think like some of those things too, like people have been really affected by his music in a real way, like. Yeah. There's not every artist can say that sort of thing,
It's true. It's very true. Most of them, I think that's how he's been impactful rather than just entertaining.
Yeah.
It's like nothing else in the world happens without other people involved. So if you, like I said, can't get other people involved in whatever it is you're trying to do, it's kind of hard for it to move. Or do anything, or really, there's no point of it. It's this expression to somebody or something else, even a business. So, if you can't, if there's nobody else to express to, then it doesn't make any sense. So,
but some people don't believe they can be League of Legends players. Honestly, one day that's gonna be possible for me. Professional League of Legends player.
See, I know myself too well. It always comes back to the idea of me, like, I know I'm a coach. I don't want to be a player, but I do want to own my own League of Legends team. Hey, if you play League of Legends out there, add me on League of Legends. Niju Hibakusha. It's gonna come up on the screen. I know my little brother's boss of that. Niju Hibakusha. Add me. I'm trying to start a League of Legends team one day. I'm gonna build us a house, everything, practice house, all that. So if you like that game, you should definitely add me
I'm a beast little bronze 3 player on there. So, just got promoted. Vlog, guys, I hope y'all were listening, man. I know that I wasn't talking directly to the camera, but my boy Mod's son, me, you know, this is good stuff, man. The fact that he even provokes conversations like we have earlier about philosophies and mindsets and stuff is just, I mean, light years ahead of any other musicians that we talked about. You know, there's very few out there who provoke conversation about their philosophy and lifestyles rather than just entertainment. So it's really cool on Modson's part, and then really educational stuff on Oliver's part, of course. Always dropping nuggets for you guys and for me as well. Keep us on our toes. Yeah, my son.